Students, good evening. Students who are in the online, am I audible, students? Okay. So now let's start the discussion. Okay, students, thank you. Now let's start the discussion now. 6 p.m. Features of Python. We are in the discussion of what? Features of Python. So there we already started the most important concept, and we are about to enter into the programmatically. And after completion of the features of Python, we'll enter into further. So last class, I was already listed as 11 features. The first feature completely explained in the class. Okay. If I look at that, this is the facility of simple. Why Python programming is simple? I was explained three important factors. Why Python programming is simple? I was explained already. Factor number one, factor number two, factor number one, the one definition is available, and factor number two, and factor number two definition I said. And factor number three, this I was already explained in the class. Okay, now it is a time to go for the second feature of Python. The second feature of Python is called platform independent language, which is a very, very important facility. Without late, I want to enter into the subject. Platform independent language. This is the most important feature. If you understand this feature, and rest of the features are very, very easy. Rest of the features are very easy. Let me talk about platform independent language. Python is one of the platform independent language. Why Python is platform independent language? I am discussing in detail now. So carefully, everybody try to understand. So here I am going to start with carefully try to follow. Online students, please concentrate well. Now I'm going to give you continuously a very big discussion. You try to follow. Now students, in IT, in information technology, we have two types of languages. Two types of languages. I'm going to give you an elaborated big discussion in the class. That big discussion to understand, you have to carefully need to attend the session. Need to listen very carefully. Because for two sentences, I'm giving a very big explanation. To understand those two sentences very nicely, I'm going to give you a lot of description in the class. Without giving description also, I can convince you. But I don't want to go like that. I want to go for in detail about it. That's my intention. In IT, we have two types of programming languages. We have two types of programming languages. What are the two types of programming languages? Now I am going to write it. Number one is what? Platform dependent languages. Platform dependent languages. Number one, platform dependent languages. Second one is what? Platform independent languages. Platform dependent languages. And the second one is what? Platform independent languages. You need to understand in the class what is meant by platform independent language, when it can be a platform independent language, when it can be a platform dependent language. I want to give complete explanation now. So here, this is for your deep knowledge in the Python. This is your deep knowledge in the information technology. I'm just giving it. Platform dependent languages, platform independent languages. Under platform independent, what are the languages comes under? Under platform dependent, what languages comes under? I just want to give. C, C++ are the examples of what? Platform dependent. Under this example, we are having Java is a platform independent, comma, Python also what? Platform independent. When both of them are platform independent, which one is having the higher facility? That I want to discuss. That is what I am explaining in detail. Are you able to follow? So, in information technology, again I will repeat, try to understand. In information technology, we are having two types of languages. One is a platform dependent languages. One is a platform independent languages. Platform dependent languages examples are C, C++. Platform independent languages are Java and Python. What is the difference between Java and Python also I want to tell you. Because it's a regularly asking question. Java is also platform independent. Python is also platform independent. Which one is having higher in facility part? That I want to tell you. If I say Python, how? I will ask how. If you say, my sir said like that, that I am saying you accept means your sir will say hundreds of things. But you have to go for what? Practical view is required. Okay, students? Now later, I'll give you different platform independency in C, platform independency in Java versus platform independency in where? Python. I just want to give you. This is what you are supposed to understand in my class. Let me tell you, what do you mean by platform? I want to tell you. I want to tell you what do you mean by platform? Simple. A platform is nothing but A platform is nothing but type of OS, type of OS being used, being used by, being used, being used to run the application. Type of OS being used to run the application, to run the application or what? Program. To run the application or what? Program. A platform is nothing but type of OS being used to run application or what? Program is called platform. What is OS? Hmm? What is OS? You're not saying that. Why? Already I said you how you must be in the interview. Now I am telling definition of OS. Definition of OS here. Of course, I am not against your full forms. But when you say full form, you will lose by yourself an impression. They will think that you are coming from directly from college. So I don't want to prepare like that. I want to prepare as a interview point of view. How do you answer such questions? I just want to give you a beautiful clarity in the class with practical awareness in the classroom. Suppose last class only, I said to you one important discussion in the class. What was my discussion? Types of memories. Did you remember? Types of memories. How many types of memories? Two types. Number one, main memory, secondary memory. Main memory and secondary memory. Come on time, ma. Don't come late. Come on time and try to sit. So, coming to the point back, two types of memories are there. Number one is called what? Main memory, and one more is secondary memory. Good. Up to that, it is good. Online students, don't sit quiet and calm. Don't sit quiet and calm. Don't be like a silent student in the class. Try to respond when I am going to give you. How many types of memories? Once again, two types. Online students, please respond. Two types. Number one, main memory, secondary memory. Now, when we enter the data, first it will go to where? Main memory. There I will process it. After processing to store the data permanently, I will use which memory? Secondary memory. That is the standards. We learned it. Okay. Now, students, careful. Now I am going to take up one important sentence. I am going to use it, students. What is my point is go to the, because while I am explaining this concept now, I'm going to explain a very biggest explanation today. Actually, to convince you this one, just 2 minutes enough for me. What is that 2 minutes enough? Let me show you. Go to this place, www.python.org. It is an official website of what? Python, which you are already aware of it in my class, which I already said in my class. Downloads part you go. Python 3.12 point what? Python 3.12.3 is my latest version. This software applications can run on where? Windows OS, can run on where? Mac OS, can run on where? Windows OS, can run on where? Other platforms like Unix, Linux, Ubuntu, OS by 2, Solaris, any kind of OS, Python software can use it. So is my Python is dependent on only one OS or any OS? So is it dependent on OS or independent from OS? That's why Python is which language? Platform independent language. So you satisfied? You satisfied? I can say it is over. Tomorrow, if you go to an interview, I'll ask a question. How do you justify Python is a platform independent language? What you will say? You will open this. Like your sir shown. You'll say, see, Python will run on any OS. It can run on any OS. That's what is called platform independent. You'll say, my dear innocent student, I'm not asking theory. I'm not asking theory. How can you write a program? How can you say practically Java is a platform independent? Python is also platform independent. Which one is having upper in hand? How can you show practical awareness? That is what I am explaining now. A research and development related concept I am explaining. If you catch it, you are number one. Today is the turning point for you to enter into the more internals of the subject. So, for understanding such a great concept in today, you have to follow me nicely. Okay, students? Now I am entering into the further. Here, definition of OS. See, students, whenever I write any program, continuously I'm going on explaining students. Try to catch me and try to interact. Listen carefully. When you listen, then only you can understand the taste of it. Otherwise, what can I do if you don't listen properly? This is my PC. This is my PC. This is my keyboard. I'm writing my program. I'm writing my program. To run my program compulsory, what is needed? OS is required. To run my application, to execute my application, definitely OS is required. When I execute my program, any program, Python or Java or C or C++, any program, if we execute, the OS will supply, the OS will provide some services it will provide. Which services it will provide? Main memory service will be provided. Main memory is called one hard disk hardware. It is called the component called RAM. And it will provide a secondary memory service also, that is called what? Hard disk also it will provide. It will provide the processor also. Processor is called what here? CPU it will provide. It will provide keyboard services, monitor services. All sorts of hardwares are supplying to what? To execute the program. To execute the program, lot of hardware services will be allotted to your program. That's why OS acting as what? Resource allocation manager. Resource allocation manager. What are my resources? Main memory is a resource, secondary memory is a resource, and processor is a resource. These are the resources allocated to my program. That's why OS is acting as what? Resource allocation manager. Once my program is completed, once my program execution completed, the OS will take the resources back. Resources back it will take. That is known as what? Resource deallocation manager we can call. Resource deallocation manager we can call. As long as program is executing, resources will be allocated. Once the program execution is completed, resources will be taken back. That is known as what? Resource deallocation manager we can call. Are you able to understand? What is the definition of OS? Official definition of OS? Come on, don't take much time. Answer my question. Come on. OS defined as. OS is defined as. OS is defined as resource, resource, allocation, allocation, and deallocation manager. Deallocation manager. Allocation and what? Deallocation manager. What do you mean by deallocation and allocation of what? resources. Of course, I already written resource allocation and resource deallocation manager. Some students will say academically, they will say OS acts as an interface between, I'm writing here, I'm writing here. OS acts as what? Acts as interface between, some of the people will say, of course, without grammar anything, between user and computer, they will say. There is a blunder. User means between you and then hardware, no resource is required. Resource between what? Program, your program and hardware, it is an interface, not between you and hardware. Resource acts as resource between what? Interface between program and, come on, computer hardware. Computer hardware. This is the subject of what? OS definition. And OS, your favorite answer, operating system. Because the operating system, you are already gold medalist in your college. Already you received gold medal from your corresponding colleges. Gold medalist, huh? Are you gold medalist? Come on, speak out. No. But everybody knows same answer. But who knows this answer? That is an important. Practically, how this is done in my class, I am explaining to you. I am explaining to you in the classroom. I am explaining. There is a topic called what? OS module is there. I am explaining. See how many examples. This is a concept. Programmatical, I am explaining in the classroom. Are you following? How resources will be allocated, how resources will be deallocated, all those things. Did you understand, students? Platform independent language. I am saying that OS is defined as a resource allocation and deallocation manager, or it is acts as an interface between what? Program and then computer hardware. Don't tell to the people it is the interface between user and a computer. It's a blunder. Grammatically, if anybody knows technically, it's a blunder. Between, between, between KVR and a laptop, what interface is required? I don't, between KVR program and what? RAM, CPU, etc. interface is required. That is called what? Windows OS. Correct or not? So technically you learn it. Don't learn English. Now I'm going to move to the further. Are you understanding, students? A platform is nothing but type of OS being used to run the application or program. What is meant by this OS? OS is defined as a resource allocation and a deallocation manager. As long as my program is executing, resources granting. Once my program is completed, resource allocation taking back. That is a deallocation manager. It is an official definition of the OS. It is another interface, another definition. Now I am entering into platform dependent. My dear students, now I am entering into the platform dependent. Very, very important lecture I am going to give you. As I said yesterday, two types of memories. Listen now. Two types of memories. One is main memory. One more is secondary memory. Dear students, as I said you carefully in the class, once if I enter the data from the keyboard, careful. Once if I enter the data from the keyboard, once if I take the input from the keyboard, once if I input the data from the keyboard, what will happen? Once if I input the data from the keyboard, where it is entering? Main memory. Are you following? I already said now, yesterday only two types of memories, main memory and secondary memory. Once if I enter the data from the keyboard, my input will be entered into where? Main memory. So once my input is entering into the main memory, somebody required to allocate the memory space for my input. Memory is there, but somebody required to allocate the memory space. You are coming to the class, somebody required to allocate the chair for you. You are coming to my class. It is data is coming to memory. Memory allocation is required. Memory creation is required to allocate the memory space in the main memory to store my input. To store my input, what to be done? Memory space allocation is required. Memory space allocation is required. Memory space creation is required. Memory space creation is required for which one? Input data. For input data, I require to allocate the memory space. This memory space is allocated by concept called what? Data types. Data types. In C language, you studied data types. You studied data types or not? You studied data types or not? You know C language. Silence is not an answer. Silence is danger. You know or not? You know, you know. Beginning day you said you know. Later, 2 days, 3 days, you completely changed it. No, I don't know C language. Girls, you know C language. Don't fear, ma. You know C language. You know. But industry wise, you don't know. No problem. Remember now. Whatever I am explaining, you remember and make it pakka. Now, whatever input I am explaining, the data will be entered into where? Main memory. Immediately, what must be allocated? Memory space must be allocated. To allocate the memory space, who require? Data types. Spell out the word once. When you don't know any word now, spell out 10 times, 20 times. You will get the subject. What is that word? Tell me. Right. Why do you use data types? To allocate the memory space. In which memory? For storing what? Input data. When I go to internet to sign up as a new user, first name, last name, date of birth, your confirm username, confirm password, all those things. When you enter the data, our application of Gmail will allocate the memory space for your input values. To allocate the memory space for your input values, immediately what they use, data types are important. C language will contain data types. C++ will contain data types. Java will contain data types. Python will contain data types. You learned C language, data types you learned, but their data types are not fit for anything else. That never fit for anything else. I am showing that. I am showing that in the class. Today, you will learn a lot of things in my class with practical grounds, that too. No problem. Last and final. What is the word you are getting? Data types. People will ask tomorrow, what is the use of data type? BCom student, BZC student, every student need to understand. What is the use of data type? To allocate the memory space in main memory of the computer to store the inputs. That's all. You take any student, what is the data type you ask? Other than this definition, they will say type of data is called a data type. Type of data is called a data type. Data structure. Structure of data is called a data structure. These are all very dangerous students. Very danger guys. They feel that that is the correct answer. When we say correct answer, they won't accept it because already they are rigid student, rigid. I mean, they can't change their style. They can't change their style. And we should not try to change them because it's our time waste. When we say certain thing, they have to accept it. Why? We are trying to show a lot of practical grounds in the class. So for my satisfaction, last and final, to store my inputs in the main memory of the computer, memory space must be allocated. To allocate the memory space, what is required? Very good. All languages contains what? Data types. Very good. Now, when data types allocates the memory space will be measured in terms of bytes. Getting bytes, MBs, GBs, KBs, and next TBs, petabytes, zettabytes. I'll give you some memory hierarchy. Bits, bytes, bits, bytes, MBs, GBs, KBs, and TBs, petabytes. There is a memory spaces are there. You know up to what? Terabytes, TB, 1 TB. You are saying my hard disk is 1 TB, you will say. 1 TB. Listen, sleeping. If you sleep, danger and waste of your time also, right? So please don't sleep. Now come to the point. Because if you divert my class and again come to the class, it takes a lot of time. If you try to do any wrong activity, I will look at immediately. I don't know how it is coming, how the talent is coming to me. So try to follow. Now, students, now come to the point of it. The memory space will be measured in terms of what? Bytes, KBs, MBs, GBs, TBs, betabytes, zettabytes, some spaces are there. Now, I'm going to enter into C programming data types, C++ programming data types, Python data types, Java data types I'm going to describe. So today's concept is about the data type, which is linked with which concept? Yes, come to one beautiful picture. C language, C++ programming language environment. I'm talking. If you really understand this today's lecture now, the next classes are very easy. Actually, I don't want to explain this much deeply, but if I don't explain deeply, tomorrow you will face problem. If you don't want to get the job, if I convince you like that, I have to go about explaining simple explanation. Because of simple explanation, you will not get the subject. And if you don't understand, it's not my problem because I'm showing practical in the class. So you have to concentrate well to understand. Here I'm going to enter into what? Java programming environment. Next I'm going to enter into what, Python programming execution environment. I'm going to talk about it. This is my style of explanation. Finally, I will prepare two important sentences. The two important sentences purpose I am explaining today. Okay, coming to the C language. C programming language contains what? Data types. How many data types are there in C language? There are so many data types are there. I am going to take up some of the data types. I don't want these basics, but to understand the beauty of Python programming, I have to compare Java programming and C programming importance also. In this place, now I'm going to take data type and the next is called what? Memory space, how much it is occupying. I will take up data type. Memory space also I'm going to take up. What is my data types? I will write it int. You might be heard about already in your colleges. Have you heard about it or not? Yes. Now you are saying yes. Now you are moving your head. Next time if I ask, you will not move your head because by mistake yes, you said like this. Now if I ask now, you will not move. Next is called what? Float. Next is called what? Double. Next is called char. Enough. Enough. This is your data types, Anything else more than that? Anything else more than that? No. But after that, these are very simple. LKG level. Signed int, unsigned int, signed long int, unsigned long int, unsigned float, signed float. There are a lot of signed and unsigned calculation also will be there. That type of difficult explanation I'm not going. It is not necessary also. That type of difficult data types are not there in where? Python. But Python never bother about C language first of all. Why I'm giving C language? To give you the strong basics for you. That's why I'm explaining this C language once in a class. Next, I'm going to take it. DOS-based operating system and then Unix-based operating system I am explaining here. DOS-based operating system and the next is called what? Unix-based operating system I am explaining. When you come to int data type will occupy 2 bytes of memory space. On which operating system? Come on, what is the data type purpose? To allocate the memory space in the main memory. How much memory space will be allocated by int data type? 2 bytes. On Unix operating system, it will allocate 4 bytes. When you go to float, it will allocate 4 bytes. It will allocate 8 bytes. When you go to double, it will allocate 8 bytes. It will allocate what? 16 bytes. When you go to char, it will allocate 1 byte and 1 byte. I'm not writing full table. I'm just writing only required table. I don't want to waste my time on the C language part because even it is not necessary for you. Now, students, you observe it carefully. If int data type take 2 bytes here and taking 4 bytes here, That means the data type memory capacity is differing from what? DOS-based operating system to what? Unix-based operating system. If I develop my real-time application on Unix-based operating system, if such a type of project, if I'm trying to run on where? DOS-based operating system, definitely what will come? Memory compatibility problem will be arising first. Why? Dear students, it takes what memory space? Is the memory space differing from one OS to another OS or not? Memory space is differing from one OS to another OS. Then float also you see, bubble also you see, except the char data type. All the data types in C language differs the memory space from one OS to another OS. Then tell me, data types are dependent on OS or independent from OS? Dependent on OS. Hence, C++ languages are what? Platform dependent. Did you understand that? You can go for this type of a table in any textbook you can see, you will find it. In any internet website you see, you will find the table. What is the table? Data types and their memory spaces. You search in the internet, you will find this table. So hence this is made us to understand all the data types of what language? C++ or differing their memory spaces, differing the memory spaces from where? One OS to what? Another OS. And hence, come on, C comma C++ languages are called what? Platform dependent languages. Dependent languages. Online students, please carefully follow. Did you convince with my answer? Tomorrow, if you go to an interview, they will ask you a question. Why C language is a platform dependent? You have to say the data type of C language on integer takes 2 bytes. On Unix, it will take 4 bytes. Hence, the memory space is differing from one OS to another OS. Hence, it is what? Dependent on OS. It is not taking uniform memory space on all OSs. That's why C language is called platform dependent. Do you understand platform here? Type of OS being used to run my application is called platform. Did you convince with my answer? Online students, can you please respond once? Is my explanation is clear? Please respond. Good. Right, students. Thank you. Let me move to the further. Come to Java programming. In Java programming also, we are having what? Data types. Now I am writing data types. Now I am taking what, Microsoft operating system DOS, and next is called what? Unix. Here I am taking DOS based OS. Next is called what? Unix based OS. Now here I want to talk little depth. I want to speak little depth. I want to say because Java and Python closely related. People are thinking, but as far as a Java expert and Python expert, because I studied everything, total internals. Now I want to give you little depth of it with code execution also. Now, students, as far as data types of Java is concerned, now I am writing byte. Byte will take what? 1 byte on DOS operating system. Byte is a data type which will take what? 1 byte. On Unix also, it will take 1 byte only. Next, if you go to the next data type called short, it will take 2 bytes here. Here also will take 2 bytes. Next is called int data type. That will take 4 bytes here. This also will take 4 bytes. Int is going to be 2 bytes. And don't ask sir why Java is. Java is having better than what? C. Next, if you come to long data type is taking 8 bytes. Here it is taking 8 bytes. Next, float, if you come, float will take 4 bytes with some decimal places it will come. Right now, don't worry about the internals of that. Here also will take 4 bytes. When you take double, it will take 8 bytes here with the decimal places. Here also with the decimal places with DP decimal places. Here also with the DP I will write it. Definitely this with the DP. Here also I want to write with the DP. With DP I wrote it. Here also with the DP with the decimal places. Here also with what? Decimal places. Now students, next I'm going to take char. It will take 2 bytes. It will take here also 2 bytes. Char will take 2 bytes in Java. C language char will take what? 1 byte. The reason is char data type in C, C++ will follow ASCII, and Java char data type will follow Unicode. Unicode is different from ASCII. In Python class, I will tell you that. Dear students, next, there is one more thing called what? Boolean. Boolean will not take any memory space. Boolean will not take any memory space. That is the logical values, true and false. True and false are called on and off states. On and off states are nothing but logical values that will not take memory space. My question is, take care, very powerful point I am saying, students. All the above data types, all the above data types are called predefined data types. Predefined data type. Some people are call it as a scalar data type. Some people are calling it as a primitive data types. Primitive data type. Some people are calling it as a core data type. Primitive or what? Core. Some people are calling it as what? Fundamental data type. These are the different names for what? These 8 data types. Are you following me? And the memory space of all the Java data type, all the Java data types takes what memory space? Takes what memory space? Same memory space. Takes what memory space, students? Same memory space. No more confusion. Need to speak. Takes what memory space? Same memory space or not? Same memory space. Here what memory space? Different memory space. Different memory space. Here what memory space? And hence, tell me, come on. And hence, Java is, come on, platform independent, independent language. Java is what language? Right. But now I am writing. But the limitations are, now I am entering into the limitations. Python is also platform independent only. Limitations I am telling now. Let us take the sentence. Tell me my sentence. To store 1 byte of data, which data type I will take? Byte. Come on, first. Byte. Suppose byte means 1 byte means what? Suppose something like your internet you are recharging or not. Suppose you want to recharge your amount for sending and for using your internet balance is 1 GB, something you are using now. Suppose you don't have that much usage. Will you go for less recharge facility or not? Like that. If you want to store 1 byte of data, will go for which data type? More than 1 byte, where do you go? Short. Very good. More than short, where you will go? Int. More than int, where you go? Long. More than long, where you go? Double. More than double, where do you go? That is my question mark. You will not answer. Where do you go? You will go to home only. Now, my intention is I want to store 60 bytes of data. 60 bytes of data. Is it possible to store with the Java data types? Come on, guys. No. That means, is my Java data types are suitable store big data? No. Right now, in artificial intelligence, aeroplane is taking off, aeroplane is landing, that type of sensors data also we are storing. To store such type of sensors data, is it in terms of bytes? No, it is in terms of GBs and terabytes. Is that terabytes and GBs are possible to store with Java data types? No. That means I will show you one beautiful example. Look at, go to the Java environment. Because students, don't believe anybody who says theory. You believe them when they show examples in the class. Correct or not? I'll tell 101 stories. If you believe it and if you try to bounce, that is not correct. You say, somebody says, sir, show me the answer. Show me proof. Then only you believe. Otherwise, don't believe. It's my nature. It is an industry nature. You believe that only. Lot of teachers will say, blackboard with white chalk piece. You don't believe, including me also. If I say whiteboard chalk piece, don't believe. You tell them, sir, show me in the system. Then I'll believe it. Otherwise, who will believe? If I learn wrong thing, tomorrow if I go to an interview, if an interview is asking me, show me the example, then how can I show? Correct or not? You expect everybody to show the example in the class. Then I'm going C language, program files, Java, under that JDK 17, pin, JSL. Java environment I am showing students. Java environment I am showing. It is a Java command prompt. What is that? Like a Python command prompt I was shown, like a Java command prompt. See, my dear students, how simple it is. Int a is equal to 10. You don't worry about what I am writing. A value 10, accepted, stored or not? Very good. A is equal to 99999, stored or not? Yeah, also stored. A is equal to 9999. It is a small value, little bigger value compared to that. This is your bank balance, for example. You are a big business magnet. You want to store this much big value in your A. See, immediately error. Come on, read out. Error. Integer number is what? Too large. Too large. That means, am I able to store such a big number? That means int data type takes how many bytes? Int data type take how many bytes? 4 bytes. 4 bytes of data stored. But this data is exceeding what? 4 bytes of capacity. That's why what is generating? Error. You will say, sir, go for long, sir. Long I am taking. Long x is equal to what? 99999. Okay. Even long also giving you what? Long also is exceeding that same limit. Then now I want to store. Come on now. Long y is equal to, like this I want to store. Like this I want to store. See, my dear students, such a big number I am storing. Such a big number I am storing. Is it allowed or not allowed? Come on, ma. Not allowed. Then my requirement is to store such a big number in Python. Such a big number I want to store in which language? Python. Now I'll go to Python. If you go to interview, you just prove like this. In Java like this, in Python like that. Then you explain the concept. Behind this practical answer, if you explain, people will appreciate. If you tell theory, I don't want to listen this, you please get out, they will say. Theory means what? Who doesn't have any practical reasons. Concept you need to learn it. Shall I go to Python now? Yes. Right now, I'm going to Python that you don't take immediately the answer for it because I need to explain a lot of things for it. Look at my dear students. Go to the Python. Now I'm opening it. It is the Python environment or not? Python 3.12.3. A is equal to 10. A is equal to 10. Don't worry. What I'm typing, you don't worry. See that whether it is accepted or not. A is equal to 99999. Print of what? A. Printed. Accepted. A is equal to 999999. Print of A. Printed. A is equal to what? 9999999. Print of A. Then what is the beauty behind the Python? Java. Same type of thing. Allowed or not allowed? Not allowed. Error. Why Python is allowing such a bigger value? That's why Python is more popular for what? Storing big data. Why Python is most suitable for data science level? Why it is most suitable for robotics level? Because of this beauty. Sir, what is the difference in that? That is what I'm interested to tell. It's quite interesting. Tell me now, what is the difference between Python level and then Java level? I'm coming to that. Very, very interesting. Come on, limitations are, tell me now, number one. What is the first limitation? Java predefined data types. Java predefined data types takes what? Takes what? Less memory space values. Less memory space values means what? Restricted memory space values. I will write restricted. Restricted restricted memory space values. Memory space values. Not, but not what? In the bracket, but not what? Unlimited number of values. But not what? Unlimited memory, unlimited value. I hope you are following. Clear or not clear? You have seen example. Int age equal to 99999. Allowed or not allowed? In Python, allowed or not allowed? Sir, what is the reason? Very soon I will tell you. Very soon I will tell you. Next, next reason. See, students, my interest is, I want to store my employee details. What are my employee details? Employee number, employee name, salary, designation I want to store. I want to store employee number, employee name, salary, designation I want to store. Go to Java. Go to Java once. I will open Java properly, student. Just for a minute. I'll open the Java properly. Now, come on, ma. What is my interest? Employee number, employee name, salary, designation I want to store. Look at it. If I say int a is equal to 10 comma kvr comma something I am writing 0.0 and I am writing here Python I am writing. In one way, in one place, I'm trying to store more than one value. In one place, I'm trying to store more than one place. In mathematics, let x is equal to 10 you are taking or not? Mathematics. What is this x? Identifier, variable. Just one meaning. About variables, I will tell in the class. Today, you understand your original knowledge. Let x is equal to 10. What is this x? Variable. Spell out once. Or identifier. Because 10 is stored in where? X. X is called what? Variable. My dear students, I'm trying to store more number of values in one variable of which type? So int allows us to store which values only? Integer numbers only. But I'm storing what? String values. And this value is called what? Come on. Float value, you don't know. You are wrong. It is a double. I already said in the class once. Still you are going for a dog tail only. You know dog tail? Dog tail me, even though I say same like this only. If I straight it, again like this, if I remove that. Don't do that and don't feel when I say, because I will speak very openly, very freely to my students. I already said 2 days back. Still you are doing the same thing because already somebody disturbed your brain. Still you are continuing your old knowledge only. I already said one day now. I shown error also now. But why are you continuing your dogtail concept? I put a word called a dogtail. If I say in Telugu, you will feel it. That's why I don't want to say. In English only, I will say. Okay, now see, error is coming. Error. Error is coming or not? Go to Python. Go to Python. Same thing you copy. Python, please. Yeah. Allowed. Allowed. Print of what? Yeah. Happily it is printed. What is the beauty? Why Python allowed? Why Java does not allow? Now I want to talk. Tell me now. B, reason B. All these data types, all fundamental data types, all fundamental data type, that is called what? All predefined data types, all predefined data types takes, takes what value only? Single value only. Single value only. In the bracket I am writing, but not, but not what? Multiple values. These are the two limitations of which data types? Predefined data types. Did you understand? Dear students, online students, did you understand after this? Online students, did you understand up to here? Please respond. All the students, very good. All the data types of Java. Good. Thank you, students. Let me continue the session. All the data types of Java takes what memory space? Same memory space. That's nice. Consider as which language? But the problem is what? Taking what? Restricted memory space. 2 bytes means 2 bytes. It exceeds 2 bytes means what? Error. You have seen the error or not? In Python, are we getting error? Now, why that is? I'll give the reason. Is it storing multiple values in same variable? No. But in Python, am I storing or not? Sir, what is the beauty there and what is the beauty not there? I want to tell you. That is what I am saying. All the predefined data types take single value only. It is not taking what? Multiple values. Now, in Java programming, now I'm telling next level. In Java programming, all data types are taking what value? Single value only. I want to store what values? Multiple values I want to store. In Java programming, to store multiple values in real time, students, many of the occasions in the real time always coming in front of you, multiple values want to store many times. Go to the bank to open an account number, customer name, balance, address, Aadhaar card number, PAN card. These many values want to store it in one single place. Employee number, employee name, salary, designation, company name, all those things will be stored in one variable only. So to store multiple values in the industry, the language is going to provide one beautiful concept called what? Object. Spell out my once. Object. This word is going to dominate in the Python language. To store, now I am saying, to store multiple values in the industry, the language will provide which concept? Object concept. I will explain that very shortly about object concept very nicely. You will understand like anything. Behind the object, there is a class concept is available. Actually, class concept and object concept, I will explain in my class almost 8 hours. 8 hours I will explain. Where, sir? You see, I already said yesterday's class only. Yesterday's class only. When you come to this place, there is a concept called what? Oops is there. Under that class concept is there. You see my syntax of class itself. It's a beautiful. This is my original class concept. To explain that in detail, it will take almost 8 hours in my class. And examples on the class, you see, examples on the class, because I have to take care the students in the beginning time very carefully. See the examples, number of examples which I am covering in the class. Number of examples I am covering in the class. These many examples on classes and object I will cover. But today I will explain 3 to 4 minutes about object, 3 to 4 minutes about class. You will connect to me like anything. Because that type of example I will give you. What class and object you already learned, that is a blunder. I directly says. Why? Because I am observing from last 26 years onwards. In Java, I was observed it. In Python also I am observing. That's why directly I am saying to you. Whatever oops you learned already, that is oops. Your oops is already oops. That oops will not oops introduce. Interview will oops you. You will directly go to your home. I will explain. You will oops the interviews. That is the subject I will give you. That's why, students, carefully keep your concentration. Are you following? Now, tell me, what is the word is coming? Object. And students, before that, one word I will write it. All predefined data types, all predefined data types are non-object oriented, student. Non-object approach follows. Non-object approach means what? Stores which value? Single value plus what? Memory space restriction. Memory space restriction. Memory space restriction. Memory space restriction. That is called which approach? Non-object approach. Come on, Ma, come on, bounce. What approach? Non-object approach is storing what value? Plus, what is the problem with that? Memory space. These are called what? Two drawbacks. I put it into single line. Able to get me? Now, in Java programming, to store which values? Multiple values. We are having what approach? Now I am asking one question. What is the difference between non-object approach, object approach? In non-object approach of any language, will store what value? Single value. Plus, memory space restriction is there. Both of them are going to be only for small programs, for practicing purpose only, but for not useful for industry. Industry requires what? More number of values, large number of values. For that, which concept is required? Yes, objects are used for storing which values? More number of values. Are you getting me? Are you understanding the difference between non-object and object? Non-object stores what? Single value. Object stores what? Beautiful. Java supports both what? Non-object plus. Now, my interest is to develop the object. I will go for which concept? Now, I am writing one small example. Which was the Java you faced a problem? Is it a problem in your Java or not? Which data type? Today, I am developing one small example in the class. In Java code, I am writing. By seeing the Java code, don't think that Java is very difficult or the same way Python is difficult. Don't feel like that. I am not asking understand the code. Don't understand the code. See the output. Now, why I am showing the code is because I said already before my word, after my word, you require programming knowledge. If I show like that, then you will understand my class. Go to Java. Go to Java. See students, Java. This is a Java code. You don't try to understand. Now I'm writing Java obj demo. There I'm writing class student. Student. What I'm writing inside, you least bother about it. Int SNO. Next is called what? String what? Yes name. Next what I'm taking? Float marks. That means I decided to take how many values? 3 values. In where? Object. 3 values want to store means what I need? Object. Behind object, who is there? Class. You just remember that word. What is an object and a class? Within 2 minutes, I'll tell you. Come back. Because this is a sensitive lecture, students. If you catch this sensitive lecture, na, you almost cross very danger lines. Because student will not understand. They will immediately think that more burden on the head. Without feeling burden, success will not come into picture. And that too, in my class, I'll go for internals of the subject. If you learn internals of the subject, then only you can see the success lines. Only if you learn up and downs like your college, after college, what happened, you already know. How danger we are feeling after the college, we are seeing now. Are you following now? Look at, I am writing student S is equal to new student. You don't worry about it, what I am writing. Here, I am writing S is called what? Object of which class? Student class. Student class. Now I am saying S dot SNO is equal to 100. S dot what? S name is equal to KVR. Now I am saying S dot marks is equal to what? 11.11 F I am writing. I already said 11.11 is called a double I said, but I am writing 11.11 F. That indicates what? Float. Now I am printing students. Now I am printing system.out.println, system.out.println, S dot SNO. It gives some tension for you. Sorry is writing something we don't understand. I said beginning only, don't understand. You don't understand. I will understand. I will show you the answer. So, S dot what? Marks. S dot marks. See carefully. S dot SNO, S dot SName, S dot marks. You try to run this. You try to run this once. Go to that. I'll save it into my place, into E colon, into 6 p.m. You save it. In this place, you save it. Dot Java. That you are saying dot Java. Here, object. Object contains how many values? 3 values I stored. Go to the command prompt once. Windows command prompt you go. Because to understand this lecture, all students must be interesting. Then only you will get it. Because it is not a college to say something and then bluffing it. I'm showing more deep of it. Only interesting students only can understand. Others cannot understand. There is no doubt in that. Now I want to say Java C dot Java. This is my Java code dot Java. Okay. CD KVR Python 6 p.m. is my folder name. In that I saved my program. See that it is having some semicolon mistakes are there. Semicolon mistakes are there. Try to take care. So here it is going to be, here also some semicolon mistakes are here. You try to take care. Execute this program now. Compile it. Done. Execute the program now. See here, Java. This is the one I got. All the values are printing or not. That indicates to store my data, multiple values, I have to write such a bigger code. Moreover, this object data which is containing, this object is containing what? Int, float. Will they take what memory? Same memory on every OS. Hence, this object will run on where? Windows OS it can run. Linux also it can run. OS by 2 also it can run. Solaris also it can run. Mac also it will run. Why? Java data types will take what memory space? Same memory space. Then Java objects will contain internally what? Data types, int, float, bool, everything the same or not? Hence, this object will run on where? Every operating system also this program will run. So Java objects are what? Storing multiple values which they run on every OS. Because Java data types will take what memory space? Same memory space. Are you getting me? Now my point is, come on. What is an advantage of Java objects here? Go to the place. Very sensitive point it is. Go to this place which I am started explaining. Here I am writing. Java objects. Java objects are storing which what values? What values? Multiple values and runs on every OS. Runs on. And once again, Java is which language? Platform independent language. Platform independent language. Why Java objects runs on every OS? Because inside the Java, I took it as what? Into float, bool, etc. That will take same memory space or not? Very good. Now come to, but now I am talking about it. But now I am writing. But Java objects problem I will tell you. Java objects limitation I am going to tell you. Java objects limitation. Go to this place. How many values I planned here? Three. Three values I placed it. Okay. All of a sudden, my student address also I want to store. Address. S dot ADDR is equal to HYD. This will give you error. Why, sir? S dot SNO already you mentioned. S dot SName you mentioned. S dot marks you mentioned. S dot ADDR you are adding additionally one value to the object which you did not mention in where? Class. That will give you error. Error. Come on, save that, go to the place, everything practically understand. Compile the program. Error. Please read out. Error. Cannot find the symbol called what? ADDR. Variable ADDR cannot find the symbol. Hence, it indicates what? Objects of Java are size restricted. 3 means 3, 4 means 4, 5 means 5. So, how can I eliminate this error? Go to the program. What I should do? String what? ADDR. You add one extra variable inside of what? Student. Then it is applicable. Then it is working. So students, I am writing here plus what? S dot what? ADDR. Run this code. Run this code, ma. No error. What is this now? Semicolon is required. I will show you Java also. Python also I will show you guys. See that? No error. Run this code. Am I getting address also or not? So tell me, Java objects are what? Storing multiple values, but they are size restricted. 3 means 3, 4 means 4, 5 means 5. Now I am interested to store what? S dot CNAME is equal to JNTU. JNTU. Error or not? Yes, because how many you mentioned? But how many you are adding? Fifth one you are adding. Java objects will not allow. But what I am expecting? I want Java objects only. But what I want? Dynamism I want. Dynamism I want. Is it an error or not? Error. So go there and see once again. It is an error. CNAME is not there. Following students. Now, what should I do? Again, I have to go to my Java class. I need to add this extra. So, coming to my explanation, I hope you are understanding. Limitation is what? Come on, ma. Java objects are what? Size restricted. Size restricted. Size restricted. 3 means 3, 4 means 4. Did you understand? But what I am expecting now? One more example I will tell you. One more thing I will tell you. Go to my Java. Here 100 is there, na? I will write like this I wrote. It is error again. Error again. See why error again? It is going to be like this. See, integer is too large. Even though object contains int float bool, int is again having its original limitation. Yes or no? So, Java objects are what? Java objects are what? Size restricted plus memory space restricted also. Plus memory space restricted also. These are the problems of what objects? Java objects. Now I am entering into what objects? Python object. Java objects runs on every OS. Good. But what is the problem? Platform independent only. But what is the problem? Size restricted. Memory space restricted. I want what? No size restriction, no object restriction. Everything I want dynamically stored so that I can store big data, large volume of samples of data I can store. That is called Python objects. Let me go to the Python. Python, go to Python, new, others, and say Python. Are you seeing this? Python. Say okay. Now class student. What a beautiful subject. Say pass. About pass, you don't worry. Now, S is equal to what? Student. What is S? Object. What is S? Object. About S, I will tell you. S is called what here? Object. Behind object, who is there? Class. What is class and object? Don't worry. 2 minutes you give me. 2 minutes time. Yes, dot. SNO is equal to 100. You may ask a question. Sir, where is SNO? I'll tell you. Right now, don't worry. S dot what? S name is equal to KVR. S dot what? Marks is equal to 11.11. Print what? How simple it is. SNO, S dot what? S name, S dot what? Marks. Close. How many values? How many values? 3 values. 4 values. Where is the 4 values? 3 values only. Come on, save it. I'm going to save it this code. Go to this place. Here I'm going to say, what is my thing? Python obj demo dot what? Py. Very good. Go to the place. Here I'm going to enter into the same. Here I'm entering into the same. Py. Don't worry about the py. Python. What is my program name? I forget. I will see that. This place I will take it. This I'll copy. Say py. See this answer. What is this now? Here I'm writing. Comma is there. Something I put comma. Dot. Comma. It with the speed typing I just typed it wrong. That's why. Come on now, run this. Am I getting the answer or not? Next, you don't try to understand the code. Don't try to understand the code. See the answers. If you try to understand the code now, you will feel very danger. Don't try to understand the code. Code I will tell you. The code is next line. How I will explain the code, when you went to first day to your LKG, you took a slate, whether you use slate pencil or not, I don't know. Slate pencil. When you went to that, good teacher will do what? Pencil, take your hand. They will make you to write A, B, C, D. Like that, I will take your hand and I will make you to write the coding in my class. It is a coding of, it is an expertism in the coding. Today you see answers. Next, immediately. Yes, sir, dot. ADDR is equal to what? HYD. Immediately I will print what? Yes, sir, dot what, students? SNO. Yes, sir, dot what, SName. Yes, sir, dot what I will write? Yes, sir, dot what, marks. And yes, sir, dot what? ADDR I will write it. Execute it. See that now. See this answer now. What happens? Yes, sir, dot. Yes, same mistake. Yes. Try to run this now, ma. Am I getting the answer or not? Is it providing any restriction? Moreover, students, you say like this. You say like this. Here, what did you understand? What did you understand? What did you understand? Is that big number is coming or not? So Python objects are not at all containing what? Memory space restriction is not there. Java data type contain 2 bytes to 4 bytes, etc. Python is not having any space restriction, any amount of data you can store. Plus, Python objects are unlimited size in restriction. Unlimited. Here, how many values I placed it? 3 values in the beginning. Next, how many values? Fourth value, fifth value, sixth value. You can go on placing like anything. That is nothing but what did you understand about the Python? Python people did not say 2 bytes to 4 bytes. They did not say. They said any amount of data you can store. Any amount of data you can store means what? No memory space restriction. No memory space restriction means what? Any OS it can run. And the Python objects, no 2, no 3, no 4, any number of values you go on storing. Then Python objects are what weight is having higher than Java objects. Java objects are unlimited memory space it takes plus unlimited values it can store. That's why Python is the best suited programming language to store large samples of data, large statistical samples. And Python objects are what? Size restricted plus memory space restriction also. Both the objects runs on every OS, but which objects will have larger scope? Python objects. So tell me, Python is platform independent. Java is also platform independent. Why Python is platform independent? No space restriction. It can run on any OS. That's why Python is what? On any OS it can run. No operating system dependence memory space is not there. On any OS it can run. That's why it is known as what? In Python, all of them are what? Objects only. There is no concept of non-object oriented approach. Non-object approach is not there. Take once again Java. Take once again Java. Because to understand this deep explanation, lot of patience is required to understand. See, in Java, what is this? All predefined data types are what? Non-object. Stores which value? Plus what? In Python, there is no question of storing what? Single value storing. It can store single value, plus it can store multiple values also. Are you able to follow? That's why the Python objects are having more scope. Java objects are having more scope. Python object. Here two things. Non-object object. Non-object stores what? Single value. Memory space restriction. Python objects are what? No space restriction. Any number of values you can store. Single value, more number of values you can store. So in Python, all values are stored in the form of what? Objects. And that objects doesn't have any memory space restriction on any OS. That's why Python objects runs on any OS. That's why Python is which language? Platform independent language. I hope you satisfied with my answer. Right. Moreover, I want to give you online students. Did you satisfy with my answer? Did you satisfy with my answer now? In Python language, if you come, all values are stored in. All values are stored in where? All values are stored in where? Objects. Where objects does not contain no memory space restriction, no memory space restriction, no memory space restriction, and what? No size restriction, no size restriction. I hope you understood this point. So that's why Python objects runs on where? Python objects runs on what? All types of what? OSS. All types of OSS. That's why Python is which language? Platform independent language. I want to tell you in the class what is object, what is class. I want to connect to my subject. Then immediately I'll go to one practical ground of this center. What is the beauty behind such a bigger value? Tell me, students, who is having the capacity to store big value? No, Python, no. Python, which topic? Object. Who is having the capacities to store big value? Object. Behind object, who is there? Yes, I want to tell you what is the class and object. Can I? Yes, students, come to the point back. Now I will go to one small example that you answer my question. Paint. I will take one paint. Now I am asking one beautiful question. How do you construct a home? Very shortly, you are going to finishing now. How do you construct a home? And don't tell, sir, land is required, money is required. That already you have. You have land also, so you have money also. So land is there, plus money is also there with you. Money is also there with you. Then what you need? Come on. Very good. Plan. Plan is required or not? So you will contact to whom? One civil architect you will contact, right? Who is having good name and who is having good name, you will contact. You gave a land measurements. You gave your land measure and you gave your favorites also. What way you want your home to look like? You said, you said, this is the so and so design you are giving, and you are asking so and so thing, and you are asking. So according to his favorites, he understood. You want 3 beds, you want 3 bedroom home, and he designed. This is called one bedroom. This is called another bedroom, and it is called one open kitchen. And you are going to take like this, and you are taking one puja, and you are taking one puja here, and you are taking this is called your dining, and you are taking one dining. This is your dining here, and this is called one hall here. Like that, you are taking. This you are taking like this. This is your favorites. This is your favorite, and you are keeping the doors here, and this is the doors here. This is the doors here, and keeping this everything, and this you are keeping as a corridor for this designed like this. The moment when it is designed, by seeing that, you felt very happy. You felt very happy. Yes, this is my home ready. Now this is called what? I'm writing one beautiful line here. Is it a home? It is a specification of your house, correct or not? It is a specification of your home. Specification of your home. But it is not your home. It is a specification of your home. But you are feeling so happy. Will you sell it out for crores of rupees? No. No, this plan, will you sell it out for crores of rupees? No. Plan, how can you sell it? You can take Xerox. For 10 rupees, I'll take Xerox. Are you following? Will you store your books and everything in your rooms? No, it is a paper, no. It is a specification. It is a plan. Then you hand over that plan to the builder. And the builder took 1 month, one year, and he built the house as it is how you gave the plan. And he named as what? X house. X house. Dear students, be careful, ma. Now we are coming to climax. X house. As it is this plan, as it is available. 1 year completed. Now you are, this is called what? House. This is called what? This is called your house. This is called your plan. Where are you living? Are you living in plan? Are you living in your original house? Where are you storing your items? Original house. This is called, wherever you are storing your items, that is going to be called as what? Object. Whatever the specification is there, that is called a plan, which is called what? Class. To create an object, what you need? Class is required. Class first, object first. Class first. Class will give you what? An idea to implement my application. Using my class, I will create the object. Are you following me? Class first, object first. Now, don't worry about technical example. Technically, if I go, I shown you how technically the class concept is. That is different. Because today to understand a class and object, I have to give this example for you. Some awareness is required. Are you following? Class first, object first. Now I want to ask a question. Online students, did you understand this small example, my dear students? Did you understand this small example, relation between this and this? Now I am asking one small question. All of you try to understand. Who are you? Who are you? That okay. One more example I want to tell you. To store the data, what is required? Object. To store the data, what is required? Behind object, who is there? Are we having some general awareness about class and object? Where are you storing your books, your refrigerator, your TV and everything? In your house, original house. Will you save it into, will you put it in the paper? That means, where are you storing the data? Refrigerator and your all these things are called what? Data. Data stored in where? Object. Tell me, where are you storing the data? Which type of data? Limited or unlimited? Unlimited. To store the data in object, to create an object, what is required? Class is required. Class first, object first. To store the data, what to create? Object. To create an object, what I need? Beautiful. Tell me. Object will have what? Memory space. Because I'm storing the data. So objects contains what? Memory space. Where I can store my data. Correct or not? Class does not contain memory space. It is only the specification. It is a plan. Correct or not? Simple. Hyundai or Maruti want to design, want to release some new model of the car. 2024 new model of the car want to release. What they will do first? Directly preparing the car up. Now what they will prepare? Model. R&D team will prepare the model or not. That model is called what? Class. Once the model is satisfied by the research team, they will send to the manufacturing unit. They will release the type of the car or not. Type of the car is called object. Tell me, type of the car is called object. Just a car is called what? Class. But in our colleges, everybody will tell car is an object. That's a blunder. Types of cars are called objects because I'm parking my type of the car only. Type of car will take the space. Just a car will not take the memory space. Are you following me? Tell me, car, type of car. Types of cars are what? Objects. Car is called what? Class. Did you understand? Tell me, types of mobiles are called what? Object. Mobile is called what? Beautiful. Types of students are called what? Just a student is what? Who are you? Class of. Object you are. You are sitting in the chair, na? Your space is there, na? For you, some space is allocated, na? You are keeping pen, you are keeping mobile in your pocket, na? Are you object, class? You have the memory space, na? You have some weight, na? That is called what? Who am I? Object. What is my type? Teacher. Who am I? Type of teacher. A type of teacher. Python teacher, Java teacher, X teacher, Y teacher. Types of teachers are what? Object. Behind the object, who is there? Class. Last and final. Mobile. Class. Types of mobiles. Beautiful. Next, car. Types of cars. Good. Aeroplane. Types of aeroplanes. Dog. Object. And of course, types of dogs, red dog, black dog, white with black patches. Dog is a class. Types of, I'm talking about animal. Animal is called what? Class. Types of animals are what? Objects. Are you following? Bottle is what? Class. Types of bottles. English. Bottle. Class. Types of bottle. Classification is called what? Objects. Clarity is there. Now come to back. A beautiful example I am showing now. What a beautiful example. A is equal to 10. What is 10? Value. Value stored in where? A. What is A in Python? Object. In Python, all values are stored in the form of what? Objects. No other things. Come on, students. Print A comma type of A. Don't worry about it. What is int here? What is int? Come on. What is A? Of which class? In C language, what is int? Keyword. In C language, int is what? Keyword. In Java, what is int? Keyword. In Java, what is int? Keyword. In Python, what is int? Class. Int is not a keyword. In Python, int is not a keyword. What is int? Class. Next, A is equal to 10.23. Print of what? A. What is int here? What is float here? Class. What is 10.23? Value. Stored in where? Object. All objects behind who is there? Class. What is the class name here? What is this float here? Class. So, in Java, int, float, bool, char, and next all the things which I wrote, 8 things are called keywords. How many keywords are there in Java? Now, 8, so many are there. I wrote only 8. They are data types. There are so many keywords are there in Java. How many are there in Java? You don't know. How many? 2. 256. What are that? C language header files. You are telling for Java. If it is academic, they will give marks. How many keywords are there in Java? Somebody is saying 40. Devulapalli Kaushik is saying, I think so. Now, if I ask the question, show me 42 keywords. Will they show? Will they show? I will ask a question when you come to interview. Write a Java code to show 42 keywords. Shahid is saying 50, maybe. Maybe, may not be. Maybe, may not be. And when you say certain answer, it should be pakka, gunshot. Suppose you say some number you are saying. Suppose if anybody says that number, my dear students, you don't feel it. That's not correct. If I say, don't remember keywords, you write the code for showing the keywords in Python. Java also. See, who is that? How many times you will get the phone and the ringtone you are keeping? Are you deaf and dumb or what? Keep your phone silent. Already you got 2 to 3 times. Disturbing the class. Keep your phone down. Now come to the point. Int and float are what? Classes. They are not keywords in Python. How many keywords are there in C language? Don't know. Even if you say number, you cannot show that number how it is there. In Java, how many keywords are there? You will say some number. Maybe, may not be, something like. And you cannot show that number. In Python, how many keywords are there? You don't know. I know. I will write the code for showing the keywords. That is the beauty. Somebody saying 32, 26, 68, 68 like that. These are all called blunder. Now I'm showing. There are 35 keywords are there. Sir, show me. Now I like that. Import keyword as KW, KW dot, KW list, KW list. See the beauty of it. These are the keywords. These are the keywords. How many in these keywords do you have int, float, etc.? No, 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 no. Int is not there, float is not there, bool is not there, nothing is there. How many keywords are there? I will write it. I will write it. Len of what I will write it? Len of I will write it. How many keywords are there? Interviewer is asking. How many keywords are there in Python? 35. But I don't ask this question. That is called a child question. I will ask, write a code in Python to show the number of keywords in Python. Will you write that code? You ask any student outside, they don't know anything. Python means they don't know anything. Illiterates. How to write the code? I shown you or not? I'll tell you that code in the class. I shown you with the practical proof you will learn it. Are you following me? So int is the keyword. In Python, what is int? What is float? In Python, int, float, bool, complex, bytes, byte array, range, str, list, tuple, dict, none type. These are all called classes. No keywords are there of Java data types like that. In Python, all of them are called what? Classes. All the data types in Python are called classes. No keywords. That's why Python classes and object stores which data? Less data or more amount of data. And that objects runs on every OS. I hope today you understand what is class and what is an object, just awareness. Plus, you are understanding how Python is platform independent. Today, I want to tell you only two things. Java, non-object object approach, single value plus memory space restriction. With Python, no memory space restriction, no size restriction, any number of values you can store. Such objects will run on any OS. That is the point. That's why Python is which language? Platform independent. Did you understand? If I say Python runs on Windows, so Mac and etc., if I say that is only platform independent, you will say the same answer in interview. Person like me asking, show me the difference between Java, Python, and etc. What you will say? That time we'll see where is my SAR. SAR is not there. Money lost, time gone, everything gone. That time what will happen? And if I see you in any metro station, you will look at me. And he is the one, he did not teach the subject properly. That's why I did not get the job. And he will not look at me also. That type of problems I don't want. When you look at me, even if far away, you will come and meet me. Type of subject I want to teach you. That is my intention actually. That's why all my topics are so deeply I will discuss because our standards are just like NITs and IIT standards. Go to home, type your Google, go to Google it and go forward. IIT standard Python. Take IIT, one institute name you take, good institute name you take it. And see the Python curriculum in that IIT. Download, take our Python content, compare. 70% more, then only you come to my class. Otherwise, no. That is my open question in the class. And you carry this after seeing that type of comparison, then you carry this message to the friends. Because with a nominal price, getting more knowledge is definitely helping to the students, no? Correct or not, students? You also think about it. Help to the friends. Tell them this is what I am going to conclude. I hope today you got it. The language called what? Platform independent and platform dependent. I'll send you this notes to you. So I'll stop my class. And it is now 7:53 now because I took a lot of time on what? Platform independent. Tomorrow I will discuss about these three things I will discuss. Dynamically typed and interpreted and freeware. Because this is a big feature. Since I am explaining big feature, otherwise small feature, in one line I can say. What is the first one? It is easy to learn. That's why Python is simple. It is running on every OS. That's why it is platform independent. Like our 22 years education, if I say, there is no meaning of come to my class. That's why deep subject will save you the life. Okay, now students. So I'll stop my class. Online students, you can wait for clarifying the doubts. And tomorrow I will discuss about dynamically typed, interpreted, freeware and open source. I will explain. Thank you, students. All the best. Are you learning data science? No. Data science you want to go. Already you started learning? No. Only Python you know. Only Python you know. You want to learn total course? So database also will learn it. No problem. Learn it. Okay, no problem. You can go. You can. Students in the online. Srikanth. Student name is Srikanth. Srikanth, Anjali,
Good evening, sir.
good evening, ma.
Sir, please provide all the pages where you were type all about the
I,
platform independent languages because
I will,
I,
I will, I will send you.
sir, all pages, please, where you were everything is right.
Yeah, definitely I'll send it. Okay, now?
Sir, because I don't want to skip any types of lines there you were giving us.
Yes, ma, I will send everything to you. Okay, now?
Okay, thank you, sir.
Right. Next, Mamata. Mamata.
Yeah, hi, sir. Sir,
Mhm.
actually, that whatever the class student you had given an example, right? I tried in PyCharm. I'm getting this, error, attribute error. I'm getting it is telling that student object has no attribute name.
Can you paste your code in this? Can you
Yeah,
paste the code in the, if you come to this place, as is if you type it in the Python.
yeah, same thing I
Yeah.
have done.
So
I've
the
created.
problem is you have done it. S dot SNO student pause dot student S dot SNO S dot next. What is the error you got it?
Error, I got it as attribute error. Student object has no attribute name.
Yes, you look at once. S dot name. You written S dot name only, but you have used S dot S name.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Did you identify the mistake?
Yes, sir.
S dot S name you have written it, but actually you have written what? S dot name. That is the
Yeah,
error.
sir. I got it. It rectified. Thank you.
Okay. Now Sandeep.
Hi, sir. While you are explaining the OS, I'm unable to understand that OS due to my internet connectivity issue. Could you please
No, no.
explain again for that OS?
Tomorrow that video will come. That video will come, that you listen. Because I gave a lot of explanation. 1 hour, 40 minutes explanation I gave now. It's not
Yeah,
possible to give 1 hour explanation again. You try to listen. Tomorrow video will come, you listen it. Okay, na? Vikant, I called already. Vikas.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Vikas. Tell.
So, in this code, what is the purpose of this pass you mentioned after
My,
student,
my, my
student column
intention
pass?
is my intention is to create an object which will store more values.
Yeah, your voice is
Single value.
breaking.
One object stores a single value. Value stores more than one value. That is the intent.
Okay.
So Srikanth T. Srikanth T.
Hello, sir. Are you able to hear me?
Yes.
Sir, your voice is breaking for me. Yeah. Sir, good evening. I have around 10 years of experience as a system administrator. Now I want to plan for the DevOps.
Voice not
Sir, still now are you not able to hear me, sir?
I'm getting this is breaking. Sanjeev.
Sir, can I type, sir?
No, you speak now. You speak now.
Sir, I have myself. I'm from IT background, sir, like system
Yeah.
administrator, and I'm
Yeah.
having around 10 plus years of experience. Now I want to change my platform into DevOps. This is my first step towards into it. So I am planning to learn the full stack. I do have some knowledge, basic knowledge, sir. While I am studying, I learned it, but I'm not good in the programming.
So students, for you already you want to learn
Yes, sir.
already what, sir?
No, sir. This is my first step towards my career transition, sir.
For full stack Python.
Okay, sir.
Right.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Next. Okay. Thank you. Student Sanjeev. So Sanjeev is not able to. So Maunik. I unmuted you, ma. Maunik.
Hello, sir. Good evening, sir.
Mm.
When you will teach the module 2, sir? Will you teach module 2 or another faculty will continue?
Module 1 completely. I don't. That is the backbone on programming and full stack.
I had
Module 2.
not hearing your voice, sir. Some breakages.
Actually, now Python, first module I will explain perfectly.
Okay.
Second module is so easy, other faculty will explain. And this will estimate when the second module.
Not clearly your voice is coming.
Module 2 will be it's
Hello, sir.
module 2 will be introducing after 10 days.
Okay, sir.
After 10 days, module 2 will start. I will intimate
Okay, sir.
right now. Okay, students. I hope no more doubts are there in this now. So totally clarified. And don't miss tomorrow class. Very, thank you. Good night.